Hello, and welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about something that sounds simple, but is often misunderstood. Why does the United States produce more wealthy individuals than almost any other country in the world? This is not a motivational video. This is not a guide on how to get rich. This is an analysis of the system itself, the rules, incentives, and global forces that make wealth easier to build in America, while at the same time keeping millions of people stuck financially. So here's the question. If America is so good at creating wealth, why are so many Americans still living paycheck to paycheck? And if this system is so powerful, what happens when it starts to crack? The United States consistently ranks at the top when it comes to the number of millionaires and billionaires. This isn't random. America didn't just stumble into wealth creation. Over decades, it built an economic structure that heavily rewards ownership, scale, and access to capital. And that leads us to the first major misunderstanding. In the United States, wealth is rarely built through wages. It's built through assets, stocks, businesses, real estate. If you rely only on a paycheck, you are participating in the economy. If you own assets, you are benefiting from the system. So the real question becomes, who actually owns the assets? The United States consistently ranks at the top when it comes to the number of millionaires and billionaires. This isn't random. One of the defining features of the American economy is asset inflation. Over long periods of time, asset prices, especially stocks and real estate, have grown much faster than wages. This creates a gap. People who already own assets see their wealth grow automatically. People who don't are forced to run faster just to stay in place. Even though many Americans technically own stocks through retirement accounts, the scale matters. Owning a few $1,000s in the market is not the same as owning millions. So ask yourself this. If two people both own stocks, but one owns 100 times more than the other, are they really playing the same game? The United States consistently ranks at the top when it comes to the number of millionaires and billionaires. This isn't random. Another key reason America creates so much wealth is its deep and highly developed financial markets. Capital can move quickly. Businesses can scale fast. Ideas can turn into billion-dollar companies in a single decade. This environment rewards risk-taking. But risk-taking only works when failure doesn't mean permanent destruction. In the US, failure is often survivable, especially for those with access to legal structures, credit, and financial knowledge. Businesses can restructure. Investors can walk away from bad bets. Some debts can be reorganized or discharged. But the system is not forgiving to everyone. Consumer debt, medical debt, and student loans often trap individuals for decades. So here's the question. Who is the system designed to forgive, and who is it designed to discipline? Leverage is one of the most powerful accelerators of wealth in America. Debt is not only a burden. Used strategically, it becomes a tool. Borrowing to buy appreciating assets can magnify returns far beyond what salaries alone can provide. This is why real estate, corporate finance, and investment leverage play such a central role in American wealth creation. But leverage cuts both ways. When interest rates rise, asset prices fall, or cash flow dries up, the same tool that builds wealth can destroy it. That's why the American system produces extreme outcomes. Massive fortunes at the top. Severe financial stress at the bottom. So ask yourself, is America rich because it's safe, or because it rewards risk more aggressively than anywhere else? The United States is not just a national economy. It sits at the center of the global financial system. The dollar is the world's dominant reserve currency. Global trade, debt, and investment flow through U.S. markets. When investors around the world look for safety, liquidity, or scale, they often turn to American assets. That global demand pushes up valuations. Stocks rise. Real estate rises. Wealth concentrates where global capital feels most comfortable. This means American wealth is not created in isolation. It is reinforced by the world's dependence on the system itself. So here's the uncomfortable question. Is American wealth driven by productivity, or by its position at the center of global finance? Put all of this together, and the picture becomes clear. America's system is exceptionally good at creating wealth for asset owners. It rewards scale, ownership, leverage, and access to capital. But it also creates pressure. If wealth depends on rising asset prices, what happens when assets stop rising? If the system relies on cheap credit, what happens when credit becomes expensive? And if global confidence shifts, what happens to the center of the system? This is why America can look like the land of opportunity and inequality at the same time. The system works, until it doesn't. And when it breaks, the consequences are never evenly distributed. So I'll leave you with one final question. Are we witnessing the peak of America's wealth engine? Or simply the next phase of it? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.